Hi again. Welcome back to the Old 62, the show where if you don't know what's going on, go back to episode 1. You should anyway. We got some really good videos lined up for you. Today we're at episode 40. Which one is this? Hold on, I need to seriously figure it out. Wow, 45. I didn't think we were there yet. So, let me just go to the Old 62. And let me see if I didn't do something stupid, like name 2 episodes the same number. Nope. Black Flame is number 44. So, yeah, welcome to episode 45 of the Old 62. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Anyways, today's episode is on Joe Callen. And let me tell you, finding this article again, it was a bit of a mess. So, yeah. Basically, I searched the name, I added DC Comics, and it didn't come up. And I started freaking out, and I was like, why is it not coming up? So I go ahead and changed it to actually Joseph Callen, and it still didn't come up. But this one JPEG came up, and it was his picture, and I was like, that's it. So I went to the page for that picture, and I looked through the information, and it said characters portrayed in this image, and it was right there. So it was a bit of a mess. It was a bit harder than it should be to find him again. So that's not okay. I don't know why it was like that. But anyways, so let's get into appearances. Joe Callen first appeared and last appeared in the same issue. We got one of those again. It's been like 90% of our list. But anyways, his only appearance was in All Flash #1 in 1941. So this is Earth 2. This is pre-Earth 1 content. Oh, the word I was trying to think of last video, I just skipped over the whole sentence because I couldn't think of the last word. It was continuity. I was trying to think of the word continuity, and it's so stupid because I should have thought of that, like, long before I did, like, hours after I stopped recording. It just came to me. And I was like, that's so stupid of me. But anyways, so 1941 was his only appearance in All Flash #1. So, yeah. Let's get into history then, I guess. Joe Callen was the leader of a criminal organization specializing in racketeering. I don't know. He had an office in the Ritz Cat Club. When he received word that a scientist named Norris had developed a formula capable of turning living things into stone, he was intrigued by the idea of using it against his enemies. He had Norris abducted and ordered an unsuccessful attempt at killing the scientist's colleague, Jay Garrick. And that's where they screwed up. It was at this moment Joseph knew. ... After Norris completed a large batch of his formula, Callen's men began abducting people off the streets, including Joan Williams, to test the formula on. This led the Flash to his operation, but he captured the speedster and also turned him into stone. He made a fortune charging admission for other criminals to come see the speedster's statue. However, his success was short-lived, as a blood plasma formula the Flash had injected himself with beforehand enabled him to free himself from his statue form and bring an end to Callen's operation. And that's the end of the article. So, yeah, it's kind of what you expect. It's there's not much there. It can definitely be expanded upon, but it's a good premise. It's a really good idea. And I think in modern comics, definitely right now, it would pose a bigger threat. Because blood plasma, I mean, that doesn't really make you, like, crazy strong. It doesn't make you able to break stone. It doesn't make you able to vibrate your molecules like you do on the CW Flash. So this wouldn't he wouldn't get out of it. If it was the same situation nowadays, he wouldn't get out of it. So I think this idea should be brought back and looked at again. And just for the sake of, okay, what's a logical way that they can get out of it? Just make it fun. Make it enjoyable to read. This would have been awesome to read, but there's improvements that can be made. I'm gonna say that much. I love the idea, and I wish I could have read this story, but I don't know. Notes are what you would expect, the one singular note like, hey, this person was erased because of the crisis event. Related actually lines up with the bottom of the character block. Both things say there was only one appearance of Joe Callen, so yeah, the writers finally got on something. So one image featuring him. I wonder if I can find another image, because it's just a profile of his face, and I don't want to use that. So I'll try to find something else, but if the thumbnail is just his face, then you know why. Quotations, there's none of that. Character gallery, there's none of that. So yeah. Let's see who he was created by. Garner Fox and Everett E. Hibbard. Garner Fox has actually made like some really good characters. I really like his work. And when I was doing the list, I ran across his name a lot, and I just really like the characters that he's made. So that's just my take on it. So I don't know, is he like a writer? Let's check that out. Oh, why is his picture like an illustration? It's like not an actual picture. Why is it like that? He worked for Avon before. Then he worked for Charlton Comics, and then DC. Okay. And then Marvel. He went to Marvel. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. What did he do though? Was considered one of the most innovative and pioneering comic strip creators in the entire industry. In addition to creating dozens of characters and writing hundreds of story scripts, so he was a writer. Okay. Garner is mostly widely recognized for creating two of the most famous superhero teams of all time, the Justice Society and their successors, the Justice League. Okay, so yeah, I agree with that. He's an amazing creator, and I really like his work. So for everyone out there who doesn't know, he like branched out a lot more than that. So go to his no, if you go to categories in Joe Callen's article and you click on characters created by Gardner Fox, just look at some of those creations. Like, that is some amazing things, and I really appreciate that kind of detail and character development that went into, okay, we hit 10 minutes. I'm lampshading my problem again. Just stretching the video to 10 minutes. Alright, so give me your honest opinion on Joe Callen, because I think it's a pretty good idea, but it can be worked on. Definitely now that comics are getting more real, you know, things like Pete Ross, for example, that wouldn't even work today, but it was an amazing idea. But yeah, so that's the thing. But give me your honest opinions on Joe Callen and Gardner Fox, because I just really like his work. That's not me trying to be ironic anymore. I really like his work, so I'll see you next time. Who do we got next time? Because it's a good question, because, like, you always want to wonder, you want to expect what you shouldn't expect. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. It's another blank article, like the Queen of Speed. There's a name, there's a picture, there's one picture. There's a character block. It's partially filled out. That's it. This is gonna be fun. So, I'll see you then. Peace.